Wow, I can't believe it's actually been a decade since Kiss's 40th anniversary tour. Something about that just doesn't seem right. So it's the 10th anniversary of the 40th anniversary. Alright. Welcome to the Kiss Army Things YouTube channel. My name is Xander. Thank you so much for being here. So I want to talk today about the 40th anniversary tour since it has been, like I said, 10 years. And we would see the show on August 22nd, 2014 in Indianapolis when the band participated in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. But before I even get to that, I want to talk about 2014 because 2014 was just such a polarizing time to be a Kiss fan depending on who you were or, how you felt. I mean, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, that was in April, I think like April 10th or something like that, and that whole season was just a bunch of drama. I was just happy to have finally voted them in after so many years of them being snubbed. It was good to see Kiss, especially the original four, together for the first time in a long time together, accepting their awards. That was what that was all about for me. And Tom Morello gave, I think, one of the greatest speeches of all time in human history. I mean, come on, what do you got? You got the Sermon on the Mount, you got I Have a Dream, and then Tom Morello. But you can't talk about the 40th anniversary without talking about Kiss 40, which at this point I think has become my favorite Kiss compilation. This was released on May 23rd. 2 CDs featuring one song from every studio album, live album, and then some. On the inside, it actually lists all 10 members right there. So if you were upset at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame only inducting the original 4, or if you were upset at the last Kiss show where they only, had the final lineup, the current lineup, there you go. I loved that Kiss 40 actually went ahead and listed by name all the 10 members that contributed to the band. Came with some really awesome photos spanning all eras. Anyway, the tour. So the tour officially kicked off on June 23rd in West Valley City, Utah. Not only was Kiss celebrating 40 years, but they were also co-headlining with Def Leppard. So for me, this was absolutely incredible. 2 legendary bands sharing the stage. Speaking of Def Leppard, so one of the most incredible things in Kiss history happened on August 2nd, 2014, while the band was in Atlantic City, New Jersey. That was when Phil Collen from Def Leppard joined Kiss on stage about 5 songs in for a rockin' performance of Deuce. This was only one of a few times that somebody's actually joined Kiss on stage. Somebody from outside of Kiss. Of course, we have Joe Perry from Aerosmith on 2003's World Domination Tour, and then Yoshiki joined Kiss in Japan in 2019 for the End of the Road Tour. But Phil had Paul's boots on, shoulder coverings, and even a little bit of makeup. It was just, truly a great rock and roll moment. But like I said, we saw the show August 22nd, 2014 in Indianapolis, and what made this show so special was that this was the first time that we were seeing Kiss up close. We had always seen them in the back, in the lawn, and the nosebleeds, but now for the first time we were seeing them 20th row, up close and personal. To actually see the Spider in its glory was awesome. You could even see it during Def Leppard's set, which I thought was kind of funny. But anyway, so highlights in the set list for me include Psycho Circus, one of my favorite Kiss songs of all time. They opened the show with Psycho Circus. I'm absolutely losing my mind. I can feel the heat from the pyro. I can see the pores and wrinkles in the guys' faces. You can imagine that we were just living our best lives at that moment. And Hide Your Heart was another surprise song, because I never thought that they would bring back Hide Your Heart in the set list. And so hearing that was truly a gem. I still swear to this day that Paul pointed directly at me during the show. I don't have any actual evidence of that, but I remember during the breakdown part when Paul was looking out in the crowd, he was in the front of the stage, and he looked and saw me, pointed, because I was like cheering and clapping and all that, and everybody else was probably on a bathroom break or whatever. Hide Your Heart, I never heard Hide Your Heart, but he saw me, lifted his finger up, and then turned around and walked back to the microphone. And you know what? I wonder if there's actual video of that. Like I said, I've never actually... There was no witnesses around because everyone's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. But no, I want to know if there's any actual video on that. Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. So here's a video I found. It's not the best quality, but let's just fast forward to right about here. And like I said, I know it's during the breakdown part. Paulie's up front, kind of talking, clapping, and right there. That had to be it. Okay, so... yeah, a little bit less dramatic than I thought. Again, I thought that he was like pointing and then lifted his finger up, but you can still see him, clapping, and then he looks and sees me, and he's like, yep, that guy gets it, and then walks back to the microphone. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, in my mind, Paul's pointing to me, but I'm sure the guy behind me is like, oh, he pointed to me too, whatever. In the finale to this show, the finale was absolutely off the hook. I want you to watch this and just listen to how many bombs are going off. Yeah, no wonder I can't hear anything anymore. I think there's more too. I don't think it's over. But the thing is, though, the special thing about this show took place after the show ended, and that was when both bands took part in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, a viral internet challenge that was started earlier in the summer by 3 young men who actually did have ALS that would raise $115 million worldwide. Pretty incredible. But yeah, bands were getting involved, celebrities were getting involved, nominating other bands and other celebrities. I think Kiss, they were nominated by Motley Crue, and then they would in turn nominate
Elton John, Rod Stewart, and Deepak Chopra.
Def Leppard would nominate
David Coverdale, U2, and Prince.
Both bands gave $10,000 to the cause, and then, yeah, were doused with buckets of ice-cold freezing water. I love the different reactions that we get from Gene and Paul here in a second. But first of all, Gene actually told the guy, there's other footage you can look at, Gene tells the guy holding his bucket to dump it slowly. So Gene kind of got it easy. But anyway, afterwards, first you have Paul's response.
Oh my gosh! Holy cow!
And then you have Gene's response.
Fuck me.
And that right there just perfectly sums the two of them up, I think. I don't know. I just find that hilarious. And there's much better footage that you can find on YouTube other than mine. But again, just another unique rock and roll moment. So what did I walk away with? Well, plenty, as you can imagine. First of all, this shirt, which when I bought it, I actually thought I was being smart. I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy a t-shirt on Kiss Online months before the show. That way, when I get to the show, I don't have to actually stand in line. I'll just get it ahead of time, already have it, be good to go. Of course, when we get to the show, I got to do a double take at the merch stand because I see that they're selling this bad boy right here, a shirt that was actually made for Indy. You can see it has the Indy 500 flags right there. It says Indy Rock City, and then on the back it says Noblesville. I don't think they did this for every city. I don't think every city got their own t-shirt. I wish they did. I hope they did. I know why they don't. I mean, you just have to have that many more designs and then that many more t-shirts printed, and hopefully they get to the venue on time and you have them in time. And so I understand why they don't do it more often, but I always loved when there was a shirt that was particular to that city. And as a matter of fact, I've been wearing this t-shirt this whole video, but I think it's time to switch that up. That's better. So here is the tour book, a huge tour book for the 40th anniversary tour. I love this cover. I've always loved this logo, and the fiery metallic Kiss, just absolutely brilliant. Everything I love right there in the Kiss logo. And oh, whoa, you got some really great, look at this, some awesome, for instance, Crazy Nights photos there. Yeah, I love that almost every Kiss tour book is like a retrospective of previous tours. It's just awesome. So yeah, lots of eras, lots of photographs. Let me look at this center image because, let's see, it's awesome. Black and white, full band shot. Love it. When we met Eric in 2015 at the Indianapolis Kiss Expo, he was selling drum heads from the 40th anniversary tour. So I had to, of course, get one signed by him. I'm a huge Eric Singer fan. I'm sure most of you know that. And I also had to get these drumsticks. Check out these 40th anniversary drumsticks, man. Signed. I love the blue foil finish right there. Just what a beautiful pair of sticks these are. And yes, I am that weirdo that keeps their confetti and at this point has jarred and labeled it. And I'll tell you why. Because again, this was the first show that we saw Kiss up close. All the previous shows, we would just look down and see everybody up front having fun. Here we are, 20th row. We were now enjoying the fun. We were in the party. And so, yeah, we made sure to just scoop up as much as we could, lined our pockets with Kiss confetti. But yeah, I mean, it's just, this is my memories, you know what I mean? These are my stories. And so now that Kiss is off tour, I'm so glad that I have these photos. I'm so glad I have these memories. And so I want everybody right now in the comments too, if you saw a show on this tour, Tell me what show you saw, what city you were in, what happened to your show. Was anything cool happened to your show? Who were you with? And just join the celebration, because I mean, here at Kiss Army Things, that's all we do is we love celebrating Kiss. And this tour was a celebration of Kiss. And here we are celebrating the celebration. So the celebration never ends. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Kiss Army Things YouTube channel. If you want, you can subscribe not to just the YouTube channel, but also our Patreon. There's actually an extended version of this video on the Patreon. So if you want to get involved there, you can help us support us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Next Sunday on the Kiss Army Things podcast, we're going to be celebrating Gene Simmons' birthday. So next Sunday, August 25th, is Gene's birthday. Come join us. We're going to be celebrating Gene's birthday, talking about all of our favorite Gene lyrics, favorite Gene moments, Gene songs, Gene, everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys are having a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Xander. Peace out.
We tried to get warm ice, but they didn't have it.